Yo, what is good, everybody? S Crypto 101 coming to you guys with another video today. And today I have a major question to ask. Is Drip still the king of DeFi? Now, I know that's a crazy question. A lot of people are going to be like, what are you talking about? A lot of people are going to say no. A lot of people are going to say yes. So look, this really is just going to be a video in which we look at Drip, some of the recent developments, as well as looking at some other passive income platforms that I'm currently invested in that has been making me some good money on the side. So with that, make sure you comment, like, subscribe, make sure you hit that bell button so you're notified as soon as these videos are released. And we're going to go ahead and get straight into it. As you can see here, we're going to go ahead and get started off with Drip. We're sitting at a price currently of 22 cents, so almost at the all-time low, and hopefully we do not hit 20 cents, because if we hit 20 cents, I think that is going to be a major slide down to lower numbers. We really need to see Triple D as soon as possible, and hopefully we get that this month. I know that there's been some talks about, what Forex is working on currently. Is Animal Farm being put first? Is Drip being put first? I really think at this point we need to focus on Drip, because if you take care of Drip, Drip is going to allow people to help support the Animal Farm. And I think that the Animal Farm is also in a situation in which it needs some support. So hopefully it seems like Forex has hit that switch in terms of, hey, we're going to start allocating all of our resources to working on one sole thing versus it being 7 teams working on 7 different things. So hopefully that means we get Drip Drop Draw even sooner, which I would really like to see. And I think the community can agree with this one. We'd really want to see it by the end of May. I've been saying I think we're going to get it by the 3rd week of May, which is bringing us close to that time range, which would be either this week or next week. So hopefully we do see it at that point. But speaking about Drip, I want to say big shout out to the new G team. So if you didn't know, this is how the team structure works. So we have the OG team, which is the first maxed out wallet that I had. And how we do that one is we pick one random wallet that has over 100 Drip deposited in that team, and then they get 50 Drip every week. So that means that one random person, I go through the team, I pick a random person, and then they get 50 Drip. Now the new G team is the newest bag builder wallet that has been built. As you can see, we're 16 strong, so 6 new members from the last video. So shout out to all the new members. I really appreciate you, all the support and everything that you do for this team. So as you can see, we're 16 strong. Next goal is 20, and looking really good here at almost 2,500 Drip deposited. So the thing with this team is you get a guaranteed airdrop every single week if you're on this team. The only requirement is that you have to deposit at least 100 Drip, which at this point that is right around $25. So you're paying $25, depositing 100 Drip to get a guaranteed airdrop every single day. And just think about if Drip turns around, even if you see 40-cent Drip, 60-cent Drip, think about how much faster you'd be getting your ROI, because the value of Drip is going up, and you join this team where you're getting guaranteed airdrops at a very low price. So just a little bit of a plug there. If you want to get on a good team, you're getting guaranteed airdrops, you're getting community support. And then, like I said, I really plan to do a lot of things with this bag builder team, just because there's a lot of things that I want to build for the channel as well as my community going forward. And this is going to be a good platform to be able to do that when it comes to a new team and just the structure of it. So with that, we're going to go ahead and go over here. As you can see, we have 213 Drip. We're going to go ahead and send it to everyone on the team who has met the requirements. So I do my address. I make sure that you have at least 100 Drip deposited. So I believe that there was one team member who joined and did not deposit at least 100 Drip. Remember, you have to deposit 100 Drip to be eligible for the weekly giveaways. So if that's you, be sure that you just bump your deposits up to 100 and you'll be captured in that next airdrop. So we'll see exactly who all do we have here. All right, so we have 16. So actually everyone has deposited 16. So I think that person probably corrected it since then. So big shout out to everybody on this team. Once again, all you have to do is have at least 100 Drip deposited here, and you get a guaranteed airdrop every single week. So we're gonna go ahead and hit this, and then I'm going to let this queue up, send all the airdrops. And by the time that you watch this video, all the airdrops will be sent and your wallets will be looking happy. Now, let's go ahead and transition over here to Bidforge Finance. Now, I'm going to be doing a separate video on this. I've already covered this before. As you can see, this looks a lot different than what it used to look like before. I think this looks a lot more professional. They took away the miner guy. I think he looked pretty cool, but this does look a lot more sleek and cleaner. So we're looking at the figures currently of $344,000. Actually, let me refresh this because I feel like it's possible that it has changed since the last time I pulled this up. So, okay, so I was correct. So yes, $389,000. Total revenues at 110,000. There's 2,828 total miners currently. Daily revenue still hovering in between 1.8 to 2.8%. I've seen it anywhere right around like the 2.2 to 2.3% based on my calculations. We have 849 miner deposited and then 27K that has been withdrawn from the platform. So looking pretty good. I mean, that's less than 10% of the total deposit, which is always good. So as you can see here, I do have my USDC that has accumulated over the 20 plus days that I've been in this platform. So I will be claiming this, and then I'm going to continue to let my $100 deposit ride out, and I will withdraw that, once we get closer to me hitting maybe that 1x. So once this hits 100, then I will probably withdraw that and then possibly make another deposit, just depending on how everything is going. But I do definitely want to take profit at some point. It doesn't make sense for me just to look at it here, accumulate, and not actually be able to realize some of that profit. So it's been really good here. A big shout out to the person that used my referral link. If you want to hop in, feel free to use my link below. If you don't, no hard feelings. It just helps your boy out. So appreciate the person who came in here and deposited $550. Big shout out to you. I appreciate it. So this is once again just another way that we're building our blue chip bags, because what I do is I would take the profits from this and then invest in some of the blue chips while we're currently on a little bit of a dip. I believe Bitcoin's right around 27 to 28K. So some of the alts are down a little bit, so now is a good time to use USDT that I would get from this platform to be able to earn some blue chip coins. Now, talking about USDT, we cannot forget Brick by Brick Crypto, which has been doing their thing. I mean, it's been amazing recently. Let me go ahead and refresh this one because I know I have more than $19.99 sitting here with my NFT. So we have $22.87 that has accumulated from the one starter home that I do have. So if you don't know what Brick by Brick Crypto is, this portion of the project is an NFT that you're able to hold, which you either purchase $250, $500, $1,000, or $5,000, and it gives you the different returns here. So you have 4.5 all the way up to 6%. So you buy, you stake it in the D app, as you can see here, and you earn up to 300% return over the length of your NFT life. So that means I would be getting $3,000 back over the length of my NFT, and I would be getting at 5% every single month. Now I probably plan on grabbing another one or one of these single family homes, but they've added some incentive to another portion of the Brick by Brick Crypto project, which is the Brick by Brick Reno pools. So as you can see here, this was the first one that is now currently closed. So definitely be on the lookout for the second one. This is a pool in which you pretty much are able to contribute your USDT, and then you're earning your USDT back as well as the accrued interest. So the minimum month range for this is it has to be a minimum of 3 months. So pretty much at the minimum, you're locking your USDT up for 3 months. It could be 6 months, 9 months, it could be a year, just depending on how long the project takes. But as you can see, this one says 6 months. So it could be a minimum of 3 up to a max of 6. So that means that I would be able to get 1,000 USDT back because that's why I deposited. And then I would be able to get 6% each month of that 1,000%. So each month that is in this pool, I'd be getting an additional $60. So if it's in there for 3 months, I'd be able to withdraw $1,000 as well as $180. If it is 6 months, then it would be 1,000 plus $360. So as you can see, that's how that works. And then once this Reno pool is completed, I'm able to take these tokens, I'm able to transfer them into the contract, and then I would get USDT plus my accrued interest back. So this is just another way, and this is super, super safe and secure from my standpoint. I really want to try to start getting away from some of the as risky plays like the degen stuff. There's good times to do degen stuff and some of the meme coins. and take some of those gambles and stuff like that. But I really want to get to where I can start investing, stable coins into things like this, as well as the NFTs. And, if I want to go degen, I have this. And then, drip is drip. But if I want to start investing and start building, because the really cool thing about this is, if you think about it, if you get a certain amount of NFTs, you can start building up an amount of passive income every single month. So if I have, 10 of these mansions, that means that I've spent $50,000, but I'm getting 6% of $50,000 every single month. So that's stuff that you can start calculating and see exactly how many of these NFTs that you need to get, or, how many tokens in these pools that you need to get to start accumulating that passive income on a monthly basis. And that's my plan, right? I want to have it to where I have, $100,000 plus value locked up in some of these brick by brick projects and some of the things such as the pool and the NFT, so that I can start accumulating that passive income every single month. And who knows, maybe I'll be able to retire, or at least it's just a good side passive income, which is always beneficial to have. So really wanted to go through a couple of these things. As you can see, we have airdrops going to the team. Bidforge Finance is doing great for us. We have almost 1x our money on that. I'll be doing a more in-depth video with some of the updates and the UI changes coming up with that as well. And then of course we have Brick by Brick doing its thing with the NFTs as well as the Reno pools. Super excited to be a part of this and just super glad for the opportunity. So with that, we're gonna go ahead and close out the video. I wanted to show you guys some of the ways that I'm earning passive income. Some of my favorite ways currently is drip still king. I think it's still up there, but there's a lot of work that needs to be done. So hopefully we get that drip drop draw sooner than later, hopefully this month, because we really need it. And as you can see, there's some newcomers on the block that are definitely on its tail, in my opinion. So with that, make sure you comment, like, subscribe, make sure you hit that bell button so you're notified as soon as this video is released. Make sure that you continue to support the channel. We are almost at 3K subscribers, and with your help we can get there, as well as supporting the social media. We have Twitter, Telegram, TikTok, all of those at SCrypto101. So be sure to follow, subscribe, and then like that content as well. And with that, I'm going to keep focusing on what I do best and teaching you guys to do the same thing, and that is building your bag.